Alright, morning everyone, how have you been? Happy Thursday, and we are ready to continue with Warhammer Mark of Chaos. For those of you who may be joining us right now, so far we've analyzed the artificial intelligence a bit of the artificial intelligence. It was able to flank us several times, that's always a good sign. We've also analyzed the graphical quality of the game, especially how the sand and the ocean both blended perfectly in some of the scenery that the game had to offer. And we also analyzed so far regarding the graphical quality the insane amount of textures this game has. So regarding those two categories, I am pretty pleased so far. As for the rest, the gameplay is pretty solid, the most important part for the game. It's pretty solid, we've got some light RPG elements, and we also have some interesting real-time tactics mechanics. Remember, as I always say, this is a real-time tactics game. Positioning on the battlefield determines victory. There's next to non-existent base building elements. There are no base building gameplay elements. That's part of the real-time strategy genre. If you are interested, check out the first VOD, because there we take the time to explain perfectly the difference between these two beloved genres, but they are pretty similar, so well, they share some elements. So well, the game's tutorial also is pretty great regarding that, because it explains you a lot of the differences between real-time strategy and real-time tactics. Ironically, the tutorial for the game is pretty good. Alright, without further ado, let's proceed, shall we? Because I want to continue this campaign. As for the rest, enemy variety, objective variety, they are both on point. They are both perfectly fine because we've done duels. All of the missions have a duel between hero units, a pretty original gameplay mechanic, I must add. Sometimes you need to reinforce an ally, sometimes you need to, I don't know, perform a siege. Um, but the gameplay is pretty. It has a lot of variety, right? For a real-time tactics game. Just in case you don't know, Black Hole Entertainment, they are the developers for Armies of Exigo, and then they created this masterpiece. And unit variety, it's pretty good as well. We have cavalry, we have some beasts, we have a lot of factions as well. Let's call it faction variety, I guess. There are a lot of races. And let me load. Never press campaign because here. Alright, last time we had a problem with this heavy crossing. Alright. So we need to do it again because I won, but I lost a lot of troops, so well. By the way, we are playing on hard difficulty, and as you can see, the length for the campaign is also pretty good. Now we just... Yeah, last time we discovered that we will be using two different armies that we cannot use right now. This one, the elves with Aurelion. I knew I was forgetting about something. Let me put this stream into performance mode. Give me a sec. Here we go. Forgot to do something here. Here we go. And here we go. Let me adjust the volume and everything so it's perfect for you. There we go. Done and done. Alright, now we are ready. It should be battery smooth. It should be extremely smooth right now. Where's the heavy crossing? Is that one? Where are we? We're here. Stefan Kessel. As you can see, we are now using two armies. We've got different scenarios here, battles, different crossroads, optional missions, such as the one we did. For example, this one we had to complete it last time exclusively with the hero units. That was pretty well done. Let me check out. Let me check out my army. Why do we have just two handgunners? That could be a problem. That could be a problem. Alright, as you can see, well, if this is the first time you are joining us, here you can see that the units level up. Here you can see that it has a lot of different perks. I highly suggest you watch the previous VODs because I took the time to explore all of that previously. Here, this is an item. However, this one is an upgrade that you can see here. This upgrade is unlocked by researching this one, which is the standard bearer. There you can see that it enables the regiment to be equipped with magic banners. Here you can see that the game has cavalry. Here's the lore, more or less. Here you have an idea. Here you can see that. Here you can clearly see World of Warcraft's influence. This game was released in 2008, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 2008. So here you can see that it's the skill tree, even the presentation, the graphical presentation the aesthetics, they are identical. They are identical to World of Warcraft. So you can see here the huge influence the king of the MMORPG genre had on a lot of games. So let's bring some more handgunners, pistoliers. We've read this one. This is kind of like a weaker ranged unit. So no. Instead, we will keep our cavalry. We'll sell those archers. I should have done that earlier. We could get this hero unit, but no. Here you can see that we also have an inventory. Again, identical to World of Warcraft. So I got this armor last time. Just then thrown back at the attacker. This is 2 armor. Alright, we'll keep this armor for Aurelion or other hero units, right? Strengthening the spells of wizards. Blah, blah. Here we have our cannons, so we should be good to go. Let's go to the armory, so let's upgrade them. Sorry that I'm going over all of these details way too fast, but we spent a lot of time explaining them all during the previous 2 balls. So during the previous 2 streams, actually. But don't worry, just in case you're watching this as a YouTube ball, more or less you will realize what's going on pretty fast. Should I upgrade the armor for these guys? No, because they usually... Oh, well, but I have a lot of gold. They usually don't engage in melee, so that's usually not a problem. Standard bearer, morale, and armor, they are not a problem with ranged units because they shouldn't engage at all in melee combat. So, alright, the extra strong unit that will give us more firepower. Alright, we're good. I can resurrect my wizard. Look at that. And here you can also use kind of like consumable boosts such as morale and chance to hit. Last time, or up until now, I've been wrong about chance to hit. It's a very important stat in this game. Why? Because when I played this mission, Warriors of the Night, which is exclusively you can only do this mission with your hero unit, I realized after taking a close look at it that in this game it's difficult to explain, but you'll get it if you are familiar with Dungeons and Dragons combat systems. In this game, there's kind of like a chance to hit, just like you would in a Dungeons and Dragons game, and once you successfully land a blow, it will be pretty realistic because it will be a one-hit kill for that specific model. It's pretty difficult to explain, but I've realized that once your unit lands a blow, it will be lethal. It will kill a unit. It's very precise. You need to pay a lot of attention, but it works like that. I've realized that because while using my hero unit during that optional mission, I realized that every single time a blow landed or a hit connected, however you may want to call it, an enemy unit died instantly. There are no health bars, there's nothing at all. So chance to hit in this game is kind of like the offensive rating in most MMORPG games. Yes, it's the chance to hit, but once it successfully connects, it will kill an enemy unit, regardless of most details, maybe except for the armor. Maybe the only way they can survive it's because of the armor. That's the thing. So, heavy crossing. Scouts have returned from the Bestenbech breach and have reported that the servants of Chaos have captured it. Their leader appears to be some kind of sorcerer. Alright. Let's bring my 2 hero units. These guys that I just recruited certainly need more experience. And as for the rest, I'll bring level 3. Level 3, you don't need experience at all. Level 2, level 3, level 3. Alright, this one is almost level 3. I need to bring some more handgunners with me. In case, those are more experienced soldiers. And as for the rest, I'll bring my best troops here just so I don't lose a lot of units. There was a trap in this level that we spotted on Tuesday. There's a ford to the left side of the bridge that I didn't spot, and while I could win in the end, I lost way too many units. So, you know. Chaos sorcerers are not only capable of casting devastating spells, it is said that they are messengers and prophets of the Chaos Gods. They are messengers and prophets of the Chaos Gods. Alright, let's go.
The foe have been spotted.
Another thing I learned by heart is that if you use your artillery while you're engaged in melee,
the Bright College offers its aid. Victory is assured.
wait a second, do we have a morale boost here or something? No, I mean not morale, chance to hit boost. Increase the armor of the hero and the attack by 0.4 per level. Armor of contempt. Blah. Alright, we need to support these freshmen. We need to support them because they have no experience yet. So
The roar of fire is mine to command.
now that I revived my wizard, increase the armor of the hero and the attached regiment by 25%. There's a 10% chance to reflect. Okay, but it's just melee attacks, so no. So you'll be attached to the more experienced regiment, and I'll leave Stefan commanding that one. Alright, and here we have our... Well, but these ones were level 2, almost level 3, right? Yes. Okay, that's all.
There's no other way to reach Steel Stand.
Alright.
We must retake the bridge at any cost. These bastards cannot stand in our way.
Advance, slowly but surely. Hey, the range for the volley gun
The foe have been spotted.
is not that
Your allies in Ultra.
good. There we go. Let them come to us.
I come from the colleges of
Show me your range.
We have learned much from the elves.
Oh damn, we're out of range.
Command the powers of pyromancy is under attack.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Our banner is yours.
What are those? I don't see any spear, so I don't know. But if I engage in melee,
needed over there.
Get out of there.
It worked fine this time. As the gods decree.
Alright, let the melee cavalry take care of them.
The Empire will prevail.
I don't like that volley gun. Its range is way too bad. Alright, cavalry, get to that fort. I know what. And you, get over there. Just support them. No, just walk over there. No need to waste your stamina. Do you have any experience? No, just level 1. We wouldn't be losing at all. Stop.
Ready for firing. There's a ford here. We can cross the river. By the power of the white flame. Protect our lands. Guard our people. I bring destruction to the Emperor's foes.
Alright, there we go.
The lore of fire is under attack.
Where's Bolly? Fire Bolly? Oh, wait. Oh no. See, that's how you lose a lot of troops if you're not careful. You keep moving.
The gods have granted this day to earn our glory. Victory or death!
See, that's how you lose a lot of troops in this game. By using your artillery on the enemy while you are engaged in melee. Alright, this is the weak regiment, and this is the one with a lot of experience. So we're good. Hey, we've got some treasure here. Banner. How are you doing here? Huh. As you can see, I fell for that trap. For this trap you're going to see right now. Yesterday. Look at that. Look at that. So dangerous. Get rid of him. Get rid of that cannon. I should have brought halberdiers. There's a lot of halberdiers here. Good. Now come back. Well, run because otherwise. Now, here. Quickly. Just one more round. One. Oh, that's it. Stop shooting them. So we got cavalry there. Oh.
We shall rout the scum from the field. We shall prevail.
So are you getting experience or what? Good.
Our cause is just, my lord.
Come back now. Oh, a hero unit. Stay back. Alright. Duel. Let's go for a duel. You stay back. Where are you, Stefan? Get rid of the hero unit.
The army of the Emperor is under attack.
What the?
An enemy. Glory to the Empire! I am needed over there. The wind of action blows strong here. The might of Sigmar is spilled.
Level 2. Good.
You were fine this time. Protect our lands. Guard our people.
Alright, let's
I shall
regroup
be
a
at
bit.
the forefront of the fight.
Let's detach the hero unit here.
Fire is mine to command.
Let's detach the hero unit.
The flames call to
Let's
me.
attach Stefan
I
to
will
those
lead my
swordsmen.
men to victory.
Ah, they have 100% morale, anyways.
What would you
Alright, you're
have
doing
me
pretty
do,
good,
General?
guys. Pretty well. You're doing
As the
all
flame
pretty
seeks
well.
the fuel.
Pretty well.
Cannon ready, my lord.
Alright, you'll attack over there, you'll attack over there.
The Hellblaster. Give him hot lead. Give him hot lead. The Bright College offers its aid. The army of the Emperor is ready for firing. With the targets over the mind of Sigmar has crushed the foe. Death and glory.
Oh, look at that,
On the left, move out.
they get all cheerful when they
Winds of
win.
magic grow
Nice
stronger.
animation.
Quality from Nome.
They all celebrate.
Push, push. Death and glory. Get moving, you slugs.
Let them come to us.
Primed and ready.
No, let them come to us.
The wind-up needs tight. Burst of the smithereens. Death and glory.
Where's... Alright, we've got all of fire.
The might of Sigmar has crushed the foe. Magnus and the Empire. Yes, my lord.
Oh, ball of fire.
The Emperor rewards the bravest. I feel the spirit of Sigmar
Right,
within
stop
me.
attacking.
There will be no rest while one foe draws breath. Yes,
You
my
two,
lord.
keep shooting.
Fire. I command the powers of pyromancy.
Come on, a little
The
fireball
Emperor
over there.
rewards the bravest.
Storm of Steel. Look at that god. Look at those guys flying all over the place.
I bring
Don't
destruction
chase.
to the Emperor's foes.
Don't chase.
The flames call to me.
Let the artillery take care of it.
Step lively there. We await your orders. A whirling storm of death. One Minecraft's greatest invention. All loaded.
Nice hit.
Get this over there. We have learned
Let's
much from the
regroup a bit.
elves.
Let's regroup a bit.
The winds of magic grow stronger. We shall tell of the great feats of the Empire's might want to stand a bit
And let's
further away,
place
General.
the artillery on that hill. Seems to be the perfect spot. I did that last time. Was pretty good. Unfortunately, I blasted my own troops in the end. So yeah.
What would you have me do, General?
You'll remain over there. You die pretty quickly.
We shall rout
For a
the
hero
scum
unit.
from the field.
Come on, move the artillery. I don't like
The
this,
lineup needs
this
tight.
thing. I think I'm gonna sell it and
Keep
grab
your
a second
powder
great
dry.
cannon. Oh, look at that, level 2.
Get that sprocket
Level
greased.
2,
Death and
level
glory.
2, good. And this one's
Our
level
battle is
3,
yours.
perfect. Perfect. We've provided our troops with all of the experience they needed. Well, maybe
Death and glory. Foe been
I would love
spotted.
these guys to
Onwards, brave lads.
be level 3.
Step lively there. Advance on the enemy. This is the pride of the College of Engineers.
Alright,
Prime the barrels.
go for the axe throwers.
Ready and willing. Advance on the enemy.
Time to run. Go. Don't let the cannons take all the credit. You also need to get some experience. Go.
We await you. The Emperor is under attack. Quick march!
Awesome.
Loaded and eager, my lord. Has crushed the foe.
Nice lead down. Go.
Ready
Ball of
and
fire.
prepared. You just make a few adjustments. You'll have to swap that. You'll have to swap that.
Retreat a bit. Retreat a bit. Oh.
Fight for the Empire! Fire and order!
Don't tell me you want to attack my handgunners. No? No. Stay over there. Stay back. Let the handgunners deal with them, especially these guys. And you, in the meantime, you'll advance. Because I see a hero unit there. Let me detach this guy. Let me detach Stefan.
I am needed over there. Yes, my lord.
Just in case.
On the left. Move out.
Go over there, just in case
Protect our land.
they have something up their sleeve.
It seems, my warriors, you will not escape well as I thought. No matter. I have something you will find a lot more challenging.
Yes, it's time to duel.
The foe had been spotted.
Ah. All right.
We shall rout the scum from the field. Everything's primed and ready. Glory to the Empire! Victory is assured.
Alright, well, we duel the Necromancer, or whatever that guy may be, and Divine Sorcerer.
Protect our lands, guard our people. Launches down! Claim and destruction are yours to command. Blow the plow! Death and glory!
Where's Stefan? Here.
The Empire will prevail. The army of the Emperor is under attack. There will be no retreat, only glory or death.
Oh, no, no, no. The cannons, they are...
My lord. Praise Sigmar.
There we go.
Victory is yours.
Well, I blasted my cavalry a bit there. In the end. Or close to the end. But, well, the regiment is still standing, I believe. I need to be careful with that, because I've lost more troops due to my own artillery than the enemy. After the victorious battle, Stefan's warriors searched the dead bodies and found 5,000. Alright, let's see. Well, 4 out of 20. Sorry for that blast of... Sorry for that final blast on this cavalry regiment. Oh well. Let's go to the temple and refill. Full replacements. There we go. 2,400 gold. That's awesome. There we go, there we go, there we go. Level 2, almost level 3. Perfect. As far as I'm concerned, those handgunners are ready to... They are ready for any battle. Increases morale regeneration of the regiment. Sure. And no, this one. War banner, so they won't run away. But the Empire units usually don't run away with all of the hero units. Warhorse increases HP, movement speed, and stamina of the hero. The hero also gains the large attribute. And I can also attach the hero unit to to the cavalry. So let's fly the warhorse. We need to try that. Hey, what's that? Hero is not mounted. Why not? Switch between mounted and foot. Like this? Oh. Hero is mounted. So we pretty much have everything. Alright, so now I'll be able to attach Stefan to the Knight's Panther. Handgunners. Swordsman. Handgunners again. Alright. Do you have... Yeah, you have all of the upgrades. Yeah. What's that? Oh, morale regeneration. No, it's just morale regeneration. You have 2,490 gold. I've spent a lot of money. Oh well. As tempted as I may be to... Oh well, maybe I can sell this. I'm not pleased with its performance. The range is not good. It's not good. Let me guess, this is useful against infantry. The Hellbuster volley gun has 9 separate barrels divided into 3 decks of 3 barrels fixed on a circular crank. The advantage of the Hellbuster is that it can fire several shots at once in a devastating volley. A full volley will rip through the toughest regiment. Alright, so this one is causing immense casualties in the blink of an eye. The advantage of the Hellbuster is that it is inclined to jam or misfire. In fact, the chances of being able to fire for a prolonged time are slim, as the weapon is quite likely to malfunction. The Hellbuster's barrels are organized into groups of 3. When the crew shoots, they pull the lever and discharge. Alright, so I assume this is anti-infantry. And this is a proper siege weapon. The Imperial Gunnery School at Nuln is the biggest cannon factory in the world, and it is here that the Emperor's gunners receive their training. Most counts also maintain their own artillery training, and many cities have cannons to defend their walls. Yeah, the range for this thing, for the Hellblaster volley gun. Hey, they forgot about the second L in Hellblaster volley gun. Now I realize. Look at that. There's just a single L there, and here you can see Hell here, the Hellblaster volley gun. Wow. Okay, we have 2 halberdiers, but just 1 regiment of swordsmen. Alright, I'll save my money for now. Hey, look at that! Stefan is mounted now. Awesome. Do I have to control Aurelion? No. Hey, this is pretty much the end of the map. Is it me, or there are some animations here? Look at this. See, this is the attention to detail I've been mentioning in this game. Hey, you can rotate the map view. Ruinsberg. Shagel, I believe. I don't know what kind of character this may be. Rot, I can see a T there, but well, whatever. Let's go on. The ruins of Salzenman. I bet this must be an absolute delight for hardcore Warhammer fans. That's for sure. Ah, we'll have to go all the way there for the final siege.
Salzenman lies in ruins. Aurelion was right. If they can lay waste to a whole city, the Northmen must be getting strong again. Shall we look for survivors, Captain? We must press on to the coast to the aid of the elves. They could find themselves cut off. Keep careful watch. Those that did this could still be nearby. We'll make the Northmen pay for this slaughter. Pray to Sigmar for strength. It may not be merely men we face. There is a foul taint in the air, one that I have felt before, when demons appeared at the Battle of Kislev.
From the ruins, Christ, Flagellants arrive.
Doom is relying upon us. Do not fight against this dark fate, but join us and salve your anguish with blood and sweat. Lead us to the final battle.
Are they allies or enemies? Are they for or against us? Looks like they're friendlies. They are friendlies. Let's see. Flagellants. What's this unit? It is quite common for these hordes of penniless zealots to band together under the leadership of some ranting madman, a preacher of apocalyptic doom. These bands travel the towns and cities of the old world, spreading their nightmarish vision of doom and despondency. When they hear there is a battle brewing, Flagellants gather together in anticipation of the final apocalyptic conflict. As the armies clash, the Flagellants throw themselves into the fray in a gesture of sacrifice and doom. Alright, so they're like the doomsday preppers as far as I can tell. Now, let's see. They're level 2 right off the bat. That's good. But I don't think I'll be using such a... Let me see their stats. Attack type normal, attack speed 39. I don't think they are better than mine. No, they're not as good as... Well, they have more morale and more resistance. Movement speed, damage. Quite an interesting case. Ah, we'll bring them with us, I guess. Let's save. And let's go to that crossroad. The road ahead leads northeast to Steelstand, whilst your scouts report trails of the north match those found in the ruins of Salzenman. So why is there a crossroad? Ah, yeah, right. So I can go straight for Signs of Destruction and then join the siege right here. I can also do this one. Lords of Skull duel, optional, I bet. We're doing the optional mission. The game isn't long at all. Following the trail from Salzenman, the army of Battlemarch seeks vengeance for the destruction wrought on the Empire City. I can only select one hero unit and that's it. Alright. Pretty straightforward, but effective for objective variety. The game has objective variety. It has a lot of gameplay variety. It has a lot of unit variety, and I love all of those things. Chaos armies are composed of many warbands, each sworn to follow a champion of chaos. Only when a more powerful Favorite champion arises to unite them. Do these warbands put aside their fighting and to seek out a greater enemy? Okay.
The foe, your heart's blood will taste sweet when I drink it from your skull.
Alright, let's go. It's time to duel. Let's see. Parry decreases opponent's chance to hit by 25%. Well, you know all of these talents, just in case this is your first stream, the first stream that you see of my gameplay. Hand of Sigmar increases the hero damage by 1 with 50% chance to hit. And Strength of interrupts the enemy's spell and stuns them for 2 seconds. I forgot. Offensive tactics. Let's increase the damage. And here I come on, gravity. Gravity loot. Gravity loot, don't be stupid. There we go. Cower in fear. Yes. Pretty well done. So my talent choice, my choice of talents was pretty good, I guess, because we were able to win effortlessly without any potions or anything at all. After the defeat of this aspiring champion of Khorne, his army fled away in panic, and we got 2,500 gold. This will be a siege, most probably, so preemptively, prematurely, we'll get 1 more great cannon. Perfect. It may need some experience, but well, I'm sure that eventually we'll be able or will be allowed to use 4 units, 4 siege units. As for the rest, I would feel more comfortable with 1 more regiment of swordsmen, because I want them to get some experience before. I mean to do that, but well. There we go. Before we get to an even higher level, so let's go. Signs of Distraction. But as you can see, the game has a lot of objective variety. Duels between hero units. Last time on Tuesday we had to reinforce an allied army in one of the missions. We had to do a lot of. We did 1 siege. We are going to do another one now, most probably. We played with Aurelion, so the gameplay will never get repetitive. That's something pretty positive the game has. The gameplay, it's extremely varied, so you'll never get bored. As the army nears the Northland coast, the signs of a large incursion by the Northmen grow. Refugees flood the roads, and a pall of smoke rises from dozens of burning farmsteads and villages. The path of the Chaos Horde is simple to predict. They are heading directly for the fortress of Steelstand. Nothing to see here, so let's. This army gonna move right now, so. Oh wait, this one must be the last mission. Army of Blood. Whilst Aurelion and her allies hold the walls of Steelstand against the forces of the Blood God, Van Kessel and his soldiers advance to break the siege and destroy the army of Chaos. Good. We're fighting with all of our forces combined. Interesting. The Elven forces and the and the Empire's forces. Commander. Alright. There we go. Looks like we've got a huge battle ahead of us. We'll bring a lot of halberdiers. This. No, but I've already got 2 halberdiers. So let's try those swords. I know, but these ones I forgot to increase the armor for that regiment. I forgot to increase the armor and the attack. Well, we've got a bit of a problem here. Let's use the flagellants. Flagellants. I'll bring my great cannons. Siege equipment. I don't think we'll need it. I know, but we are defending the fort, right? We are not destroying it. Alright, we're not destroying the fort. Well, whatever. These ones. These have more range, so... Final level for the second chapter of the Empire campaign. Forged of iron, flesh and demon, the hell cannons of the chaos dwarfs are devastating and demoralizing machineries of war. Yes, army of blood. On. Oh. So, my forces are completely split.
Never again shall chaos topple the greatest of Ulthuan.
I've never defended the
All
fort.
things come to the correct place in time.
Any ideas? Captain?
None can match my skill.
Alright, they are already attached to the
Wisdom
regiments.
alone does not win wars.
Okay. So we just have archers here. And a small melee force. A small neutral melee force. So, this is like plain and simple. Here we have Gandalf. And here we have Aragorn. And Helm's Deep, I assume. Pretty standard medieval fantasy situation.
The purest magic is mine to command.
So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can save them.
The quest is there will be no rest. Courage and faith. We will triumph over this evil.
King Theoden stands alone.
Fear not these evil creatures.
Not alone.
Many generations ago, Amarian the Defender turned back a tide of these unclean monstrosities. Did he not best 4 of the greatest demons ever to darken the world? To fall to chaos? Let your courage shine like your spear tips. But leads.
Stillstand shall not be our grave. We cannot die here. We must break out. All hope is lost. Follow me to safety.
Who's that idiot?
It is impossible. The allies of the Empire beset.
What am I doing?
Victory or death.
What am I doing? I should be distributing my troops. Move those cannons over there.
Under attack.
Move these guys over here.
Move, you rotten soldiers.
Cavalry, get rid of them.
The might we await your orders. Trust the on the left. Move it.
Run, run, go on.
Protect our lands. Guard our people. What are your orders, my lord?
Quickly, quickly, quickly.
Chaos has fallen upon us all. Quality from Nuln.
What the? There are more of them incoming. Careful, careful, cavalry.
Blast them.
Indeed, blast that cavalry.
Drive them back to their homes. Remember your training.
No, stop it. Stop it. We have guys fighting over there.
Get those
What? You're still fighting here? I know, they sent more cavalry.
Onward! The army of the Emperor are yours to command. The foe is attempting to breach the defenses. Only in death is there purity. There is nowhere to
Careful.
run to. Our banner is yours.
Chase those.
Onward!
Oh well, we'll leave. Wait.
Advance at my command!
I'm worried about more reinforcements, so let's go over there.
Never again shall chaos topple the greatest of all.
The foe have been spotted.
The fate of the world rests on my shoulders once more.
Doesn't matter, we have our best archers there.
Forward like the walls of Ulrich! Breach your defenses. Defeat is impossible. The might of Sigmar has crushed the foe.
Now's the time, run.
Do not fear.
Get rid of those guys.
The army is under attack.
I know, wait, they have artillery there.
You cannot run from
Lady Aurelian, the walls have been breached. We must stand ready for the next attack.
orders. Pray, Sigmar! Get moving, you slugs!
Maybe that was a mistake.
The world is ending! The might of Sigmar has crushed the foe. Protect our
What's
land.
wrong with those guys? They should be dead by now.
There will be no retreat, only glory or death! Pursuing new positions now, my lord.
The purest
You
magic
too.
is mine to command.
The gods have abandoned us.
Yes, indeed, the ghosts have
The
abandoned
fight
me.
is not here, right?
Get out
I
of
must
there.
find a foe more worthy of
The
my
might
blade.
of Sigmar has crushed
I must be
the foe.
away.
Well, I cannot grab the item.
No shadow will prevail while I still live.
Scourge yourselves! Death to the foe! The army of the Emperor is under attack. We fight for the count. Charge! Sigmar has crushed the foe.
Taking new position.
Ready? March! The shadow of chaos has fallen upon us all! Ready and willing.
Come on, give them some cover. Get rid of a demon.
Your troops await your command.
There we go.
We shall be moving, my
Go
lord.
over there, join
As
that
you
army.
request, Commander.
The world is ending!
We heed your commands.
Is that demon considered artillery or what?
The enemy will pay with their blood for the Empire and honor! There will be no rest while one foe draws breath.
Get out of here.
Move on.
I wield the power of the White Tower.
The army of the Emperor is under attack. Victory or death!
I want to grab the loot.
There will be no rest while one foe draws breath. Protect our lands, guard our people.
Oh no.
Get moving, you slugs! The last war is upon us. Ready? March! There is bloody work to be done this day.
Come on.
The might of Sigmar has crushed the foe.
Grab the loot.
The Emperor commands. The foe shall rue the day they defied the Emperor. There is bloody work to be done this day.
The doom of
The
world
the
may
ranged
not yet
units will take care of them.
Primed and ready.
Damn, what's this?
We fight for
Alright,
the
most of our fighting force
We are yours to command.
is chilling back there.
The army of the Emperor is under attack. Purge the unclean from within. You cannot run from the apocalypse.
It has been 4,000
Why is it that I cannot
years
loot?
since I
Sigmar has crushed the foe.
Grab the loot, come on.
The Emperor commands.
Yes, I know, I'm more worried about the loot right now. Alright. Regroup, regroup,
eager to
regroup.
assist your endeavors.
Right here. Quickly, regroup.
No shadow will prevail while I still live.
What am I?
Blood will be spilled.
You survived! Good.
The gods guide my blade.
We shall sacrifice ourselves.
Good.
Taking new ground, my lord.
Everyone is still
The blood of
standing.
Calador flows in my veins.
Everyone is still standing.
There
Yeah.
can be no defeat, for that shall spell our doom.
Yeah, I could have performed better, used more abilities, but well.
Protect our land.
The important
Stand
thing,
with our people.
the important thing is that our troops,
I am needed over there.
is that our troops,
The energy of Safri is within me.
we didn't lose any regiment. So what else are we supposed to do here? Aurelian must survive, Stefan must survive, drive back and destroy the Chaos Army from their siege.
Fate moves us all.
There must be 1 or 2 units that I forgot to kill. Yeah, we didn't lose a single regiment, right? No. That's the important thing. That's pretty much the important thing. Look at the sky. They took the time, I also noticed, of creating a beautiful sky. That's pretty well done, because
The winds of magic guide me.
look, pay attention to how many textures, how many different textures the sky has. The same for the ground. Look at this. See how the dirt blends here in this greenish color, I guess, with the snow right here. The attention to detail, look at the corpses. Oops, there we go. Here you can see it's a small town in flames. See the attention to detail on the terrain as well as the sky. That's pretty impressive. I've been mentioning that for the game. Here the detail for the fortress. Insane. Here you can see that it even has kind of like some dots with... Here you can see the symbols. Here the road. You can tell the terrain is extremely detailed. Look at the wood here. Pretty well done. Consider this game is from 2008. Alright, let me just rotate this. So there's 1 unit.
All things come to the correct place in time.
Hey, there's loot there. So let's spread, shall we?
We are yours to command. Get moving, you slugs.
I think you can deal with
Count it
pretty
back
much
in.
anything. You two go back.
Put your backs into it.
So
As you request, Commander.
no, but we came from that position.
Foreboding fills my soul.
Glory to the Empire.
So it must be one of
Get moving, you slugs.
the
Advance on the enemy.
counts or here.
Cannon ready.
Here I see them. What are you doing here? Nice details.
History shall tell of the great feats
There we go.
of the Empire's heroes.
Well, perfect. I was able to loot the place. And I didn't lose even a single regiment.
Praise Sigmar. Victory is
Oh,
yours.
a lot of gold. I think it was 6,000 gold. With the steel stand now safe once again, the weary defenders do what they can to secure...
Congratulations on your victories. Now I come with news and orders from the Emperor himself. Teclis,
Oh.
the Elven Loremaster, believes the next threat will be arriving in the east, in the foothills of the World's Edge Mountains. I can't find Gruber and his army at the moment, so you will have to do.
I'm so glad you turned to me in your need.
Don't act like a child. It's a matter of quantity, not quality. Gruber's army is bigger than yours. Be that as it may, you are here and he is not. You must march east with all haste and counter whatever comes south with the forces and wit you have. Is that understood?
And if I see the Count and he gives me different orders?
The Emperor has commanded you. Do not fail him.
Oh, there's a problem in the chain of command.
May I present Captain Stefan
Oh.
von Kessel of the Emperor's armies?
I offer the thanks of our people, John. As allies, we shall crush this menace.
Yes, I'm sure we will. You must march north into the lands called Kislev. Marauders attacked one of our fleets, and some ships were sunk. Our enemy has longships from Norska to carry him along the coast. They must be hunted down. You and your army will guard the flank of my army while we march to meet the foe.
I march north. My orders are to march to the east, Prince Kalaus. We hope that you might assist us. Your own lawmaster Teclis assures the Emperor that a great army is gathering in the foothills.
Teclis does not command this host, I do. It is vital that we go north, with or without your assistance.
But, Prince, we need more warriors to defend our lands. We have barely the strength to hold the river crossings. I will be marching to the east as commanded.
Even now, more ships from our land are on their way and will be arriving soon. We must be ready for when they arrive.
Ready for what?
My forces are not yet ready to march again so soon. I can remain behind to assist the men of the Empire for a time at least.
Very well. Aurelion and the remnants of her army will stay with you. If we fail north, it is your lands, not ours, that will suffer the most.
Oh. All right, we finished chapter number 2.
The siege of Steelstand had been bloody, but it was but a prologue to the great battles that were to come. With Count Gruber and his army missing, it fell to Stefan von Kessel to defend the Empire against further incursions, with only the men he had at hand, if he could not find the ruler of Ostermark. As for the elves, their path lay elsewhere, though the maid Aurelion lent what strength she had to Stefan's cause.
Okay, so I guess now we know the war is pretty widespread in this universe. Well, pretty typical Warhammer storyline. That's the good stuff. What Warhammer gets totally right. Okay. So, in the name of Sigmar, let me. $8,980 gold. 8,980 gold. So, I bet you must have gotten a lot of experience. Right. Level 3, and level 3. Awesome. Alright, but I cannot upgrade my troops without stumbling upon a city. Those knights were... I should be careful with these knights. They always end up dying because of an artillery blast. Okay, we will not be using the flagellants for now. We need to train these swordsmen, and now's the perfect time to do so. Let's save. After all, that last battle was pretty bloody. Dragwall Helm, 15 tools, spells, 1 armor. Yeah, but you don't use the spells, right? Blade of Slaying, plus chance to hit. 25% chance to hit and 10 attack speed. I guess we can sell that. I cannot sell it. I need to get to a city or town or something. Increase the heroes and the attached to regiments magic resistance. No. Attack range. Oh. The attack range, right? Good. Well, I even noticed I use fireball a lot. I've noticed I use fireball a lot, so let's increase that. A blazing inferno erupts in an area. Firestorm of Ruhin. Aura of immolation. All enemy units around the hero and well, okay. But so far I use fireball a lot, so I don't use this hero for duels, so we can try this one. Divine Sight. We can try that one. Divine Sight. Stefan. Why is it that Stefan levels up so slowly? Parry. I do use Stefan for duels, so that one will be pretty useful. Righteous Wrath. When activated, the hero moves to a target area. The hero will damage enemy in a straight line. Blah, blah, blah. Brute Force. Alright, but these ones are only useful in a duel. This one increases HP. Maximum morale. I don't care much about morale. Using the attached regiment, chance to hit increases by 2 per level. Okay, Warmonger could be useful. Chance to hit while charging. Stamina. Blade of Death. Requires 5 points in Armor of Contempt. I have them. So I should be able to get this. Yes. Should be able to purchase it. The hero and the attached regiment's attacks cause double morale damage to the enemy. Oh. Bonus per level, 2 seconds. The verb and skill of the hero is also impressive. Every blow lands. No, but this one is useless if the enemy has a lot of morale, so we'll go for Indomitable Constitution. Righteous Wrath. When the hero moves to a target area, the hero will damage every enemy unit in melee range. Constitution. 5 points of Indomitable Constitution. This one, the one I'm going to get right now. And then hero's armor by 4 per level is well protected. Oh well, that one combined with Armor of Contempt and Tenacity will be lethal. So let's use that one. That will be also useful in a duel. So good. What else? What else? What else? Tell me, you can use that helm? Yes, you can. You have already equipped it. Send that to that guy. Boots of Bolting. 1 armor, 25% stamina, 5% movement speed. Right, so Stefan gets that one, and you get the leftovers, I guess. Potion of Sustenance, single use, single use. The Winds of Magic are drawn to this powerful artifact. This one is for wizards, so take it. A cloak, also for you, so you can stop dying. So you can stop dying for a change. Cloak. Dawn armor. Crystal. Power. Plus 200 to power pool. Is this passive or what? Yeah, this must be passive. Yeah, it's a passive item, so good. Medium power stone, whatever. I have to sell this and this. 1 armor, 3 magic resistance. Alright. And this one, 2 armor, there's a 10% chance that the damage is thrown back at the attacker. Bound with cards of Spine Revenge, Retribution. The armor of Retribution directs the attacker's blows back against them. I don't know. 10% more health is good. They both provide 2 points of armor. But this one is kind of like a permanent bonus. Alright. For now, we'll leave it like this. Okay, ready? Let's go. In the name of Sigmar, the streets of Castle Khand are deserted except for the dead and dying, and swarms of bloated rats. The sounds of battle echo along the streets from the center of the town. Okay. Now's our chance to train these swordsmen. As for the rest, bring the handgunners. It's also a great chance to train that great cannon. We need the halberdiers. In case we face cavalry. And that's pretty much it, because we also have Stefan. Let's unmount. Let's unmount him, because otherwise I cannot attach him to... Well, I don't know if I cannot attach him to infantry. Well, just in case, we'll unmount him, because I need to attach him to these swordsmen just so they don't die and they get the experience. Remember, when the hero units are attached to the regiment, according to the talents you've picked, they will get a morale boost and an armor boost. So it's especially useful when training freshmen, so they don't die. Because if they die, you lose your money, you lose everything. I need them to survive and get the experience. Some wizards claim that spells and prayer come from the same source, whilst the priests of the old world vehemently claim their powers come from the gods themselves. Alright, so let's attach him immediately to those untrained swordsmen. They also don't have any upgrades, so it's exponentially dangerous. And you will be attached to the halberd. I know, but this one increases range. This guy increases range. Well, whatever. Whatever.
There are evil things close at hand.
Hey, what's that?
Back to your holes, vile ratmen.
Gunther. Clan Mulder. Oh, that guy is protecting the chapel on his own. Oh, we are being flanked, people. We are being flanked. Stefan, where are you?
I shall lead the
No.
army forth. The gods have granted this day to earn our glory.
All right.
Christ Sigmar!
people. Under normal circumstances, I would bombard them,
Match is lit and burning.
but I want my melee units to get some experience.
Moving battery.
Defeat is impossible.
That's enough. That's enough. Leave something for the freshmen. No. No, wait. Wait, don't kill them so fast.
The foe have been
Good.
The Empire will prevail.
Come over here then. So,
Quick march.
As the gods decree,
The law of fire is mine to command.
come on.
get this thing moving.
Okay.
We shall make our stand.
Now, slowly. Advance slowly.
We shall rout the scum from
We'll
the
advance
field.
like this.
Ready for
We
fire.
won't use artillery. I want that regiment to get some experience.
I must change my position.
Steady. You have no upgrades? Well, it will be extremely difficult to get experience like this. Alright. Charge!
The allies of the Empire beset.
There we go.
We are yours to command.
Help them, but
Defeat is impossible.
good, you are getting experience.
We await your command. Now, swing the bat. Sigma wills it. For Sigma! Independent fire!
Good, good, that's the spirit. I just hope the other guy survives. Bring the cannon over there. In the meantime,
Fire at will! There will be no rest
Chase,
while one
chase.
foe draws breath. Of Sigma has crushed the foe.
Oh, well,
We
whatever.
shall
They
rout
killed
the
them all.
scum from the field. The foe have been spotted.
it will be pretty tricky to...
The Emperor
Awesome.
commands.
A shortcut. Just what I needed.
I shall lead the army forth.
What was that? I saw something there.
I shall be at the forefront of the fight.
Grab the
allies of
potion.
The Empire beset. We have learned much from the elves.
Go
We
there.
shall rule
Quickly,
the
quickly. I see a lot of
Cannon
enemies.
ready, my lord.
I command the power
Ah.
of the Empire is under attack.
I knew it.
By the power of the white flame. Full volley. Fight for the Empire.
Rush them. Don't let them destroy the cannon.
Taking firing position.
Good.
Keep your powder dry.
Ready and willing. We have learned much from the elves.
Blast them apart!
I come from the colleges of
There we go.
the might of
Death
Sigma
and glory!
to crush the foe. Lord Teclis has taught me the art of fire.
Cannon ready, my lord. Moving battery.
What were those things? They were pretty resistant. Alright.
Wind actually blows strong here.
Regroup. Regroup, come on. Damn, they dealt some damage to
As
that
the
great
gods
cannon.
decree.
Alright, some
The
experience
foe have been
there.
spared his bloody work to be done this
How about
day.
you guys? Level 1. Still level 1. Still level 1. Come on, you need more training. Regroup. Regroup. How's our morale? 100. 100%.
Yes, my lord.
100%. 100%. We're
As
good
the
to go.
gods decree.
Slowly. Slowly.
Fire at will! The foe have been spotted. The might of Sigma is
Moving
crushed the
battery.
foe.
They are going for the chapel. They are heading towards the chapel. And that psycho
Sigma is with me.
Gun
Eyes of the Emperor
Gunther.
set. Fight for the Empire! The Emperor is under attack.
Alright, now's your chance to get some experience.
Death and glory!
Quality from Null.
The
spotted. Cannon ready, my lord. Get this over there. Push, boys, push. Primed and ready.
Do us all a favor and get rid of those guys.
Victory is assured. Fire at will.
Otherwise, there'll be a problem.
The might of Sigmar is crushed by the Bright College.
Oh! What's this?
There will be no
What are those things? I don't know what they may be, but they're pretty dangerous, apparently. Rat Ogre. Huge. Let's see if they survive a triple ball of fire.
We have learned much from the elves.
Come on, chase them.
I command the powers of pyromancy. The flames call to me. Fire at will. Pray to Sigmar.
Come on, to battle.
I feel the spirit.
You need more experience.
Cannon ready, my lord. Taking firing position. Step lively there.
Damn, you guys are way too good.
I will do what I can to bring victory.
Come on, regroup. Quickly.
Flames of fate. Ready for firing.
Alright, let me check the experience. Still level 1.
We stand ready to fight.
Let them go alone. Let them go alone.
The Emperor rewards the brightest.
There you go.
The army of the Emperor
I'll
is
give you a
under
little
attack.
help. And in the meantime,
College offers its aid.
let's go over there because that guy, that psycho, is defending the chapel alone.
I command the
Chase them so you get some experience. Alright, so we have the hero unit over there, taking care of that unexperienced platoon.
The foe have been spotted.
I see more Radmen up ahead.
The flames call to me.
Come on, we need to save that guy.
The gods have granted this day to earn our glory.
Well, let's see if they can get some free experience over there.
I command the powers of pyromancy.
Let's see.
The gods have granted
All
this
right,
day
perfect.
to earn our glory.
There we go.
The army of the Emperor is
Come
under
on.
attack.
Almost level 2 for those
The might of Sigmar
fresh swordsmen. Get some experience, come on. Good. You are no longer fresh, man.
You cannot let no
Oh, look at that. One small fireball, and
The
we're
Bright College offers its aid. I command the powers of pyromancy.
perfect.
Moving battery. Moving battery.
What are those? What are those? Oh, careful, cavalry. Giant rats.
The gods
That's
have
cavalry.
granted this day to earn our glory. We
Careful.
await your orders. Ready? This, they're all dead. Slaughtered.
Indeed. Looks like it.
For glory! Loaded and eager, my
Ball of fire. Now.
I come from the colleges of magic.
Oh
The
no.
army of the Emperor is under attack. Yes, my lord. The enemy will
Just
pay
in time.
blood. We are yours to command.
Handgunners. Stay back.
The Bright College offers its aid.
Perfect. Flank and obliterated. Let's go on. We need to save that guy. Is he still fighting there? Yes. Brother Gunther. Good.
Get this over there.
I wonder what's... if there's a huge army
Get
over
this thing
here.
moving.
Quickly, we
The
can...
foe have been spotted. Put your backs into it.
I wonder if we have enough stamina.
Feel the wrath of Lord Sigmar.
Oh.
Empire beset. Put the match to it. The army of
Bring the cannon
Emperor
over
is
there.
under attack. Get moving, you slugs.
Oh, careful, I see a duel up ahead.
Advance at my command.
Clan Molder. Chieftain. Alright, level 15, that should be easy.
We have learned much from the elves. Put the match to it.
Careful, they're moving
Step
this way.
lively there. Get moving, you slugs. I command the powers of pyromancy.
Quickly, take position.
I bring destruction to the Emperor's foes. We took the Emperor's city. Defeat is impossible. We shall make our
It's
stand.
time to duel.
We'll ask for no quarter and we'll offer none.
Alright, guys. These guys they don't have experience, so I need to be careful while I finish the duel with my hero unit.
The allies of the Empire beset.
Alright,
We shall rout the scum from the
good,
field. The
good.
army of the Emperor is
Provide them
under
some
attack.
cover here. Alright, the handgunners help them.
Faithful shall prosper.
Go on, you can do it. Alone. Wait, let me attach the other hero units.
Victory is assured.
And let's finish the duel.
Enemy
Good.
commander has been sent. We shall rout the scum from the field.
How are we doing here?
The enemy will pay in blood.
Awesome.
His
Awesome.
soldiers are ready, my lord.
Awesome. Let's regroup a bit.
Boys, push! Get this thing moving.
Let's regroup a bit. And
Get this over there.
attack ground. No. We are good. Looks like we've saved the chapel.
The allies of the Empire beset.
What? Only one guy survived this slaughter. Right over there. I hope this character is playable.
I command the powers of pyromancy.
There we go. Pay attention to the insane amount of details on the ground, the blood,
The
the
might of Sigmar has crushed the foe.
bombarded ground,
We have learned much from the
everything. The insane attention to detail the terrain in this game has, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. See how many details, so many elements. You can even see the individual pieces of wood right here. It's incredible. The attention to detail.
The Emperor rewards the bravest.
See, even the sky is different.
Great Sigmar, victory is yours.
I'm amazed by the insane amount of attention to detail the game has regarding its presentation. Both the sky and the ground, especially. It's insane. So many different textures lying around. It's pretty incredible.
What brings a warrior priest of Sigmar to such a forsaken place?
The call of our god, of course. Sigmar will be pleased you fought well. My name is Brother Gunther. That mark on your
Gunther.
face, you're Albrecht von Kessel's boy.
I am. I don't think I've ever met you. How do you know that?
I saw you once, just before you were branded. Gruber wanted me to do it. I refused.
You refused the Count. Why would you do that?
He wasn't the Count then. And I don't believe a child can be guilty of the crimes of the father. For that matter, I had my doubts about your father's guilt too, but nobody wanted to hear them.
I'm sure Gruber wasn't happy about that.
Not happy. The Count's mood is the last of my concerns. For years he has hounded me.
Oh.
Now I have the proof of his treachery.
What?
Your Count is far more than he appears. He is in league with the Dark Gods, a servant of chaos.
That is a bold accusation.
I said I have proof. He has made bargains with the great Lord of Decay, the god of disease. He framed your grandfather and father for his own misdeeds,
Oh.
hiding the dark covenant he swore to save his own life from the canker that threatened his life.
First Aurelian, and now you say that I bear this mark wrongly? And Gruber is to blame for this? The Count killed my family, took our lands, and all the while it was he that was in league with the Dark Gods? He must answer for this!
I have not the force to bring him to justice. We need to inform the Emperor.
I have the men. Gruber will answer these accusations at the point of my sword!
He will destroy you if you face him now. You cannot slay such a beast easily. I have been searching for a sword once wielded many centuries ago by a champion of Emperor Mandrid's army. It was said to have the power of demon slaying, but it was lost when Mandrid was slain and anarchy consumed the Empire.
And what use is a lost sword? What has that got to do with Otto Gruber?
The knight who carried the sword was slain by a creature of the undead, a blood-drinking creature of the night. From old accounts and local tales, I have pieced together this creature's unlife, his movements, his wars, his purpose. If you want the sword, head south of here and find the vampire.
The forces of chaos are everywhere. I cannot simply abandon my orders from the Reichsmarshal.
It is good that you take your duties seriously, Von Kessel. Your devotion does you credit, and so I will help you. We will fight these Northmen, combat the Ratmen from below, and stop Gruber's dark scheme.
With the Chaos Ratmen forced back from the temple, the army of Ostenmark finally meets the fearsome warrior priest who defended the shrine so bravely and bloodily, also single-handedly. Gunther, the warrior priest of Sigmar, joins Stefan's army. Well, if this guy is half as good as he was back there, we should be good to go. So, let's give him the best armors, the best pieces of armor. He seems very capable. After all, morale, blah 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 blah. Damage. We got every shield of salvation. I know, but wait, you don't have any shields. Okay. Mounted. Let's see our guys here. Level 2. Good. Good. We successfully provided our swordsman with some experience. And I have a lot of skill tree assignments to do. But first, this is the... So this is the third chapter and the final map. Oh, Fortress of Decay. So, what a twist plot. Also regarding the grandeur category of the analysis. Regarding the plot, there I can see Aurelion. So she'll get all the way over here. And then we'll get here for the final battle. Okay. This is the final map. Let's see. It's insane the attention to detail they've put into these maps and the terrain. Look at this, for example. This one is animated. It has a lot of subtle animations. For example, the fog right here. There are some black particles in the ambience. There's kind of like these swamps. If I'm not mistaken, there are swamps. Yeah, the only fail I see, the only flaw I see is that the trees and the grass, they are not animated in both the battlefield or here in the world map. Gross hole, right? Bergen W, nothing. Vergen. Vergenu? I don't know. Pretty impossible to pronounce. Okay. See the attention to detail. See this moving swamp. Sorry. This road here, everything. It has everything. I'm amazed by the insane amount of attention they've put into the terrain, both in the battlefield and the world map. So unit variety and objective variety, they are on point. You've got a lot of hero units with different skill trees. Let's see. Yes. There are some recycled talents, true, but the main section of the skill tree, it's absolutely different between heroes. Faith endures. Fortitude of faith. The undying servant, yes. For example, this one, tenacity. This is a common perk, because I remember Stefan also has it. He also has it. But for example, this one, they are totally different. So they took the time to create a lot of different skill trees. The terrain is, as I've said, pretty detailed. Also the sky, they could have simply fixed the camera so you cannot look at the sky and leave it kind of like black without any kind of texture. But no, they took the time to do an incredible presentation for this game, Black Hole Entertainment. They took the time to polish an incredible presentation. Complex, well, not complex, but detailed skill trees for a real-time tactics game, that's for sure. With these light RPG elements. See there, for example, here it is. But so require 500 hero attached regiment that causes double the morale. No, this one, indomitable constitution, and now this one, armored. Requires 5 points in Blade Master. What? In Storm of Steel. Alright. No, we'll get armored. It's pretty good. What else? Divine Sight. So I need to remember to attach this guy to the handgunners. Let's refill our troops. There we go. Awesome. Alright, now we have 2 halberdier regiments and 2 swordsman regiments. This one is almost at level 3. I need to improve the armor for these guys. Alright, Brother Gunther. Let's see what you have to offer. Alright, the artillery. Level 2, or almost level 2. Good. We've got a lot of experience. Consider artillery gets experience at a much slower pace. So there's a 30% chance that the hero's attacks will inflict up to +2 damage for 15 sec. Bonus per level, plus 5% chance to inflict the extra damage, 1 sec and plus 1 sec duration. So it would be, I can assign 5 points. Okay, so that will be 25 plus 30, alright, 55. That's 55% chance. Good. Prayers of Sigmar. heals the hero. Alright. Alright, so we have healing there. 5 points in Strength of Sigmar. Where's Strength of Sigmar? Hey, we also have Indomitable Constitution there. Ah, here we have Strength of Sigmar. Spell Focus. Reduces the cooldown of all spells by 6%. Damn, no, this is useless. This is useless. Because even if your cooldown is perfect, you won't have enough power. But then again, this one requires 5 points in Indomitable Constitution, and this one requires 5 points. Damn, I'm locked out of this heal, of improving this heal power, this healing power. Increase the duration to heal while charging. Damn, this is useless. Because it's only while charging. Magic resistance. Yeah, this one. The perfect build would be this one, and this one, and this one straight away. But no, I'll need this one. Increase the duration of Strength of Sigmar spell by 2 seconds per level. What? Oh, well, this is pretty good. This is better than I had anticipated. So it will be increased by 10 seconds. And the ability itself increases the duration for 1 second. So it would be 5 plus 10, 15, plus the standard 15 seconds would be 30 seconds. That's a lot. And what's the cooldown? Well, I don't get to know the cooldown, but well. Okay. Remember, the abilities for the duels are completely different. Target friendly units does not suffer morale loss and has 10% chance to hit. No, but this is temporary. Morale... No, chance to hit. Chance to hit, that's pretty good. The hero doesn't suffer morale from fear and terror. The presence of the warrior priest instills unbending courage in those around them. And those around him. In a duel, the hero's morale will not drop below 10% per level. This is pretty good. So, why is it that I can assign 5 points to this talent when it's just 10%? Chance to block an opponent's attack. What is it? I don't know if I should assign some talents here. No, because I will be using Stefan for duels most of the time. So, yeah. The Undying Servant resurrects one recently lost member of the attached regiment. Bonus per level, power cost reduced by 10% as the priest's prayers echo into the air. Sigmar's warrior return from the brink of death, sustained by his divine will. This one is pretty good in battle. So I'll stop spending points here and I will get to the command attribute. So 5 points in Unshakable Faith. Please tell me it's not this one. Unshakable Faith. In Implacable Abhorrence. I'm pretty pleased. Have you noticed, and I've been mentioning this, that the range of vocabulary, in case you don't know, I'm an English professor. I teach English to speakers of other languages, not to native speakers, though I'm authorized to teach to native speakers. But have you noticed, this is something I've been thinking about for a lot of time. Have you noticed that the range for the vocabulary in older games is much wider than modern games? I cannot be the only one who has who's realized that. I mean, I bet any native speaker must have realized that the range for the wide range of the vocabulary older games have, it's pretty puzzling, because modern games, they always use the same verbs, the same adjectives. They are so limited, extremely limited in comparison, and that makes me feel uneasy. I don't like that. So yeah, in modern games, you must have noticed it, especially if you're a native English speaker. Modern games have a terribly limited amount of words in comparison to these ones. But well, sorry. I know I'm unbearable. I'm the worst. Sorry. I know it. I know it. I cannot help it. It's my instinct. Please understand. All right. Unshakable faith, implacable abhorrence. So where's implacable abhorrence? Oh, it's this one. The useless talent. Target friendly unit does not suffer morale loss. Well, and has a 10%. No, well, it's a 10% chance to hit. Alright, we'll go straight for the Undying Servant. Remember, these talents are exclusive for dueling, and I will be dueling with Stefan, so I won't be investing many points in here. I was about to say much of my time, no. Many points. Here. Increases the attached regiment stamina. Chance to hit by 2 per level. Target friendly unit does not suffer morale loss. Alright, that could be somehow useful. Alright, and we are ready to get the Undying Servant. Okay, and I have Strength of Sigmar right here to somehow boost the individual powers of my guy right here. Now, I spent a lot of time here distributing talents. Let's go, Stefan. From the road eastward to Benden, an old dwarf roadway leads south to the mine of Grandak. It was founded by a band of dwarfs who fought at Kislev against Asavar Kul and were too distraught at what they had experienced to ever return to their ancestral homes. Okay. Forgot to save. Dwarf Caravan. Optional. What was the other option? Taking this
Hello there! Have you wounded we can tend to?
Oh, yourself, manling. And no, we can look after our own wounded, thank you very much.
What happened? Who attacked you?
Orcs. Thrice cursed orcs, may their hearts rot. They took our stock. We were returning to Grundak with guns and ammunition. These weapons will be sorely missed with all the trouble that's going on if we can't get them back safely.
Well, perhaps we can help. The orcs might come back, and there are even worse things abroad at the moment.
If we get the rest of these crates to Grundak, we might be able to make a deal of some sorts.
By the side of the dwarf roadway, the army encounters a tired-looking group of dwarves whose untrusting stares and bloody appearance speak of recent fighting. Also, have you noticed the role-playing elements? For example, this UI, it's exactly like Baldur's Gate. It's exactly like the one present in Baldur's Gate. Even the colors. So it has some role-playing elements. That's good. That's good. That's always nice to see. Also, one thing we haven't talked about, the mm, the plot twist. Caravan of Carnage, optional. No, that's not optional for me. We are doing every single quest. The gratitude of the dwarfs is greatly valued, so Stefan and his army must escort the warriors of Grandak and their cargo safely home. Let's do it. Brother Gunther, please come with us. Swordsman, get ready. You'll get the rest of your experience soon enough. Handgunner, no wait. We'll bring cavalry this time with us. We'll bring cavalry with us this time. Sorry. Halberdiers and damn, I need some water. Here and they are all level 3. Hey, look at that. Interesting. I cannot bring siege weaponry, so we'll leave the knights for now. Bring the halberdiers, just in case we face some cavalry, and I cannot use siege units for this one. Okay. One thing we haven't talked about, the plot twist we just saw regarding the grandeur category for the analysis. The storyline is pretty epic, pretty serious as well. I like the serious tone the story has. But that last plot twist... Oh, so that's what you are scoring. Dwarf Grudge Thrower. Or Grudged. Yeah, Grudge Thrower. Those seem pretty lethal, if you ask me. We need to score them, right? Let's see if I can attach Stefan to this. No, I can't.
Worth a small fortune. Let nothing happen to them.
So, luckily I brought Brother Gunther. Yes, I just... they move on their own. We have no control. Okay. So let's advance. Look at that, pretty intelligent. They advance with us.
I must change my position.
Okay, so that's why I brought Brother Gunther. A pretty good move there, if I do say so myself, because I wanted to check if I could attach the hero while he's mounted to a foot, to an infantry regiment. But no, I cannot. Let's go. Let's go. Brother Gunther, let's go. Luckily, I don't have to worry about artillery, about my own artillery, killing my own troops. Here, I don't have to worry about my artillery killing my own troops. Okay.
I am needed over there.
You know, I would be stupid if I send my melee units right there. Orc error, boys. Oh, look at that. Orc archers. Pretty slow. Too slow. Come on, we need to defend the cargo. Get rid of them. Damn, you guys are way too fast. You are not letting me train those swordsmen.
United, we cannot fail. Follow Sigmar and the Empire.
Imagine that. Imagine that out of all of the regiments, you get to fight with Brother Gunther. That's what I would call terrible luck. That guy seems to be pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Unless they have artillery, there's hardly anything they can do. Oh, you're trying to flank us.
The faithful shall prosper. Kill them quickly! The army of the Emperor is under attack. The might of Sigmar has crushed the foes upon us all. Ready and willing.
Goblin spear throwers.
Our cause is just.
The might of Sigmar has crushed the
We
foes.
cannot fail.
Remember, slash and thrust. Glory to the Empire!
Alright, we'll leave our guys back there.
Our cause is
Take care of them. Brother Gunther, protect them.
Look to Sigmar for strength.
And ensure they get their
We
experience.
shall rout the scum from the field.
So we have orcs,
The
ratmen,
might of Sigmar
vampires,
is crushed. We shall rule the
Norsemen, or Northmen.
Cause is just.
Look at that guy with his hammer.
As Sigmar
The Emperor
commands. I swear by Sigmar.
is proud of him.
I follow in the steps of Sigmar.
Full volley! Fight for the Empire!
Ah, careful, they're going that way.
We are yours to command.
I don't know.
Glory to the
Good.
Empire! Sigmar has crushed the foe.
We may need to regroup.
Death and glory! Victory is assured.
Oh, nice. No, wait, Stefan, we can do something.
Defeat is impossible.
You bring all of the units over there.
These lands are ours.
You stay there.
Forward!
I follow the will of Sigmar.
Quick march!
Don't kill them so fast.
Fight for the Empire!
Well, let these horsemen get some experience. Well, you kill them all. You're so. Get out of there. Get out of there. You're savages. You kill them way too
The
fast.
Empire will not fall without a fight.
Kill the unclean!
Go ahead.
The Empire will prevail!
Grab some experience.
The army of the Emperor is under attack!
Go get some experience.
Fight for the Empire! The might of Sigmar has
There
crushed
is
the
steel
foe.
in our
Can we destroy those things?
blood.
Fight for the
The cannons are still advancing.
I shall be
Double
at the
time.
forefront of the fight.
Greenskins.
The foe shall rue the day they
Orc
defy the
boys.
Emperor.
I yearn to kill the Emperor's foes. Even Sigmar could not fly.
Victory is assured.
There we go.
We fight for the Count. Sharpen your blades, men. The General has orders.
I yearn to kill the Emperor's foes.
Do they get speed by destroying those huts? Or tents?
Storming the position,
I don't know, but we're getting a lot of loot.
Storming the position, my lord. I am needed over there. I
Grab
will
the loot.
make it so. I shall lead the army forth.
Please? Like this?
I shall be at the forefront of the fight.
Okay. Join us.
The fighting will be hardest here.
There is bloody work to be done this day.
Right, you can walk now.
The foe have been spotted.
What do we have here?
I will survey the back from here.
I don't think... yeah. I was about to say that I don't think they can flank us from there.
Our advance must continue.
But I was absolutely wrong. Brother Gunther, bring some melee reinforcements over there.
Glory to the Empire! Fight for the Empire! Emperor is under attack. Stand firm! Great Sigma! Step lively there! The Emperor commands.
Careful. We need to protect them, remember.
Protect our lands, guard our people.
No, wait, come over here.
I must change my position. Advance at my command! The Empire
What?
will
Ah,
prevail!
I thought I was being flanked.
I shall be when the fighting is thickest.
Quickly, boys.
Advance on the
They'll need
enemies!
reinforcements.
I yearn to kill the Emperor's foes.
The gods have granted this day to earn our glory. Drive them back to their homes! Loaded and eager, my lord. The Emperor is under attack.
If there's one thing I love about this game, when compared to Total War games, is that, especially Empire Total War, is that you can use ranged units through melee units. Normally in Total War games,
I will protect the Emperor's realm.
I will make it so. Your soldiers are ready, my lord. Pay attention to orders. Advance on the enemy.
United, we cannot fail.
alright, let's just split for a sec here. We need to protect those cannons, remember.
Death does not matter. Only victory. There is steel in our arms and fire in our blood.
The enemy will.
Careful, careful. This is the bulk of their army.
Fire!
Triple ball of fire there.
Ready?
Damn, they're attacking the cannons.
The Empire
I
is set.
yearn to kill the Emperor's foes.
The Emperor commands. The foes shall rue the day they defied the Emperor.
Damn the cannons.
Stand firm! March on my command!
Ah, allies. Dwarf.
It shall be so, my lord. Get ready to move, you rotten soldiers! Crush the
Death
foe.
does not matter. Only victory.
Good.
Yes, my lord. The gods have granted
It's
this
time
day
to
earn our
duel.
glory.
So let's detach Brother Gunther so he can grab the item.
Defeat is impossible. The might of Sigmar has crushed the foe. Fire at will!
I yearn
Brother
to
Gunther,
kill the
take care of the
Emperor's
rest.
foes. The enemy shall not
Right,
be
we're good to
The
go.
Emperor is under attack.
How are we doing here? Brute 40 hero delivers 3 attacks, 3 damage each, 50% chance attack, blah 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 blah. I believe the one, yes, the one I boosted is Hand of Sigmar, Deadly Strike, I don't have it, it's a passive, and Parry. Okay, so let's do, we have these two, Parry, let's go for Parry, and Hand of Sigmar. Awesome.
United, we cannot fail.
Alright, the caravan is right there.
There is bloody work to be done
Good.
this day.
More loot.
I shall lead the army forth.
And
We shall make our stand.
I think they all survived. Yes,
History shall tell of the great
the 5 of
feats
them.
the Empire's heroes.
Good. Perfectly executed. There they are. Well, this was an escort mission.
That's a grand job you've done, lad. Those orcs will have a rough welcome if they try to attack us again.
Nice. Ah, almost level 3, damn.
History shall tell
Look
of
at
the
that.
great feats of the Empire's heroes.
Alright, we won.
The darkness shall not defeat us. Praise Sigmar! Victory!
It gives you some time to loot after the battle ends. Pretty well, pretty well. Pretty well done. Alright. That was top-notch performance right there. To show their gratitude, the dwarves offer their help to Stefan. A dwarf hammerer regiment and a grudge thrower team join Stefan's army. Okay. I still cannot improve the armor for this regiment. It would be of great help. Well, we lost some handgunners there, but we're good to go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hey, we've got a magic banner. Standard of iron. Plus 40% stamina? Good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. But I'd rather have this one, the war banner. This must be an item. Okay. I was waiting for this. The Undying Servant. And we'll have 25% chance of parry. Strength of will, interrupt the opponent's spell and stance here. Good. After leaving the duel, we are not doing that, so useless. The talent is useless. Chance to hit, this one could be pretty useful. Blade of Death, blah, 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 brute force. This one, armored. We should go for armored next. Okay. Let's save. And let me check those dwarfs. Dwarf hammerers. Well, if we can train them, I'm sure they will be pretty lethal. More than the flagellants. And we also got the dwarf grudge thrower. The ones we just escorted. Even after the war, there was no peace for the dwarves, as hold after hold fell to the greenskins or ratmen. Alright. New chapters were added to the Book of Grudges every year as the dwarves fell back to the surviving holds. They brought with them stone fragments of their lost realms, and reviving the older custom, inscribed them with runes describing the injustices done to them and laying curses upon their enemies. During the long siege of Karak Azgul, the dwarves used these stones as ammunition, literally hurling their grudges back at their enemies. Since then, it has become commonplace to carefully select and prepare the stones that are to be fired. With many skilled engineers, they espouse their belief that the engine is only as good as the rock it throws. Let's see the dwarf hammerers. Hammerers are the king's personal guard, and so are accorded a high status within the stronghold. They are very skilled warriors and personally selected by the king himself, like a Praetorian guard. If a dwarf should prove himself courageous enough over the course of many battles, he may be selected to join the hammerers. Skill, strength, and courage alone, however, are not enough. A hammerer must be willing to give his complete loyalty to his liege and dedicate himself totally to protecting him from harm. Amongst a folk known throughout the world for their stubbornness, hammerers are regarded as being stubborn by other dwarves. Duty to the king and hold is a sacred thing to the dwarves. A dwarf bound by oath to serve a king will give his life rather than face the dishonor of failure. A king surrounded by his hammerers is the keep in the center of the throng. Grim-faced, unyielding, and immovable. Wait, let me move this. The living personification of the dwarf spirit, the symbol of the bond between a lord and his hammerers, is the weapon they carry. Each bears a heavy but perfectly balanced great hammer. It is a gift of the hammer. It is a gift of the hammer to the warrior that seals the oath between him and his lord. in battle the sight of great hammerers rising and failing around the king's banner is an inspiration to the rest of the throng, who will typically redouble their efforts to keep up. Okay. That was a pretty long explanation when compared to the other ones, but to the other units. But yes, I get the point. They should be pretty capable. So we'll use them wisely. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Right. Continue. Clay Stanford. Let's go. Let's go on. Finally. Finally. Where is it? Here. Level 3 armor. We have 8130 gold. So let's finally. You've earned it. Swordsman, you're almost level 3, so you've earned it. You guys are the best. We'll give you all of the traits. Here. War Banner. And this one is not needed. Champion. Standard better. No more available. Damn. But we have one right here. We have the Standard of Iron for that one, so they all have a banner. Except these halberdiers. Right. Yeah, they all have banners. Imperial banner. This one's an item. So this one has mostly. It's important that melee units have banners. So this one right here. This one has the war banner. This one has the war banner. These ones don't need it. All right. So the dwarves. Let's improve their armor and everything. Anyways, it improves the maximum morale. Hey, look at this. You can also improve artillery. I didn't know about that. Not like they need. Well, I have money to spare, so we'll improve the resistance of the artillery. Just those two for now. Alright, you're at full fighting. I think I'll sell the flagellants. Can I recruit them here? No. Hey, what's that? We got a new unit. Mortar. Great swords. What are these guys? Who are these guys? Great swords. Members of the Great Swords are personally picked by the elector counts from among the champions of their troops. To gain such promotion, a soldier must distinguish himself under the eyes of his commanding officers or accomplish some heroic feat of arms and survive the experience, of course. Great swords form the garrison of the count's castle and their personal bodyguard on the battlefield, equipped with deadly two-handed swords and superb suits of the full plate armor made by dwarf smiths. Great swords swear to never give ground to the enemies of the Empire and to protect the Count at the cost of their own lives. The history of the Empire is rich with episodes where these brave soldiers were cut down to a man in a last stand around their Count after all the rest of the army had been defeated. Such devotion is well rewarded, as veterans of this elite corps are sometimes knighted, a great honor for a humble warrior. I don't know if you've noticed. Of course, we'll recruit these guys. They seem to be pretty powerful. But I don't know if you've noticed that here we can see a lot of the British influence, the influence British culture has on Warhammer, on classic Warhammer, because that ritual, the knighting, the being knighted, it was pretty common in medieval Britain. So it's good to see that you can perfectly tell that Games Workshop comes from Britain. So good. I love that. I love it when game designers, when developers, when Games Workshop or any tabletop, any company dedicated to making tabletop games or game developers, they have their own signature, if you know what I mean. They use what they've learned about their own culture, where they were raised, where they were born, to enrich the lore and the universe of their work of art. I certainly love that. I certainly love it because around the world we have a lot of cultures which provide us with a lot of lore for real-time tactics and real-time strategy games. That's why Age of Empires games also are pretty interesting, to see how different the architecture for the buildings are. For example, those slight details, I know they sound stupid, but they are pretty important. The presentation for the game, it's extremely important. You should never underestimate that. Alright, we'll get the mortar. Let's see. More squat than great cannons, mortars lob shells high into the air, which then fall amongst the enemy. Instead of a solid shot, mortars fire hollow shells topped with a fizzing fuse and filled with black powder. Shells explode in the heart of the target regiment, sending fragments of burning iron scything through enemy ranks and killing whole swaths of warriors at once. Alright, so we no longer need the Hellblaster Balligan. Or we can also sell this one. Let's see. Range 40. Range 85. Range 70. Range 70. I think it's pretty clear what we need to do. However, it's an absolute waste because this one is level 3. It's already level 3. And this one is kind of like anti-infantry. However, its range is so bad. Yeah, I'll sell it because 40 range for an artillery, even if it's level 3, even if it's incredible, with a range of 40, the enemy can get extremely close, so it's not useful. It's not useful as artillery. Bring the mortar. In case you haven't noticed, here you have the description for the towns and the temples. They are all absolutely different. They tell you about the lore of the Warhammer universe, but I think I've read enough. It would make the gameplay extremely boring for most people. I would probably read all of this on my own, but I know I'm streaming. So, in case you haven't noticed, I'll just highlight this. The descriptions for the towns and the different yeah, it's the same for the barracks, for the armory. No, it's not the same. And for the different places in every town, they are different. So yeah, it's been a while since I visited the Alchemist. Falcon helmet. Okay. 1 armor, 10% HP, 10%. Oh, why is it that I have this? I gave the best the best helmet to Brother Gunther. Give me the Falcon helmet for Stefan. Refills your units. Blah blah blah. Side range. Power to the power pool. Plus 400 power to the power pool. Single use. No, I don't like consumables. I'll bring some potions with me because I'll sell 15% chance to hit. Let me see. Plus 1 damage. No, I'm not changing. Plus 2 damage against large and huge units. That would be monsters. That could be pretty useful in certain situations. 1500 gold. I bet there must be a pretty interesting reason for that to cost 1500 gold, and this one is 1250. Unquestioning loyalty. Suffer the hero's wounds for 20 seconds. Will be immune tomorrow. Why would I want to use that? This is good. But is this permanent? I bet this must be permanent. Otherwise it sucks, but well. I've got a better idea. I'll sell those. Cooldown time reduced to 0, I don't care. Medium magical infusion. Cooldown time reduced. No, I can deal with cooldowns. This is passive, I assume. And let's bring some potions with us for Brother Gunther. Single use, Staff of Destruction. Let's see what we've got here. Plus 150 to the power pool. That's pretty hard to beat. Area damage around the hero. Siege damage. Cannot be used in a duel. Whatever. No. I've assigned all of the skill points. I've assigned everything. Here as well. Okay. And we have the mortars now. Alright. And we also have the great swords. Let's see. I have 2045 gold. Hey, it's already been 2 hours and a half. Damn, I'm way too slow. Let's go on. Land of the Dead. Here we come. Here we go. Here I come. According to Gunther, this area is the haunt of the vampire who slew Mandred's champions. The lands themselves seem to be drained of life, and the sky hangs leaden overhead of as nothing stirs in the witchered fields. A scent of death carries on the breeze, a sure sign fall work is near at hand. Alright, but there is nothing in here. Caves of the Dead. Alright. We'll get to see the vampires now, I guess. Caves of the Dead. Stefan and Gunther must dare the abode of a deadly vampire in order to retrieve the sword of Mandred's champion. Alright. Stefan, Brother Gunther, and I can also add my Bright Wizard. I cannot use any other units, just hero units. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say objective variety. Vampires are as varied as men. Some crave worldly power, some arcane knowledge. All vampires are fast and vicious, but their deadliest power is their ability to raise...
It's not as it first seemed.
the dead.
Be pure of intent, and Sigmar will protect us. Stay on your guard. This is no mortal foe that we face to kill the Emperor's foes.
Good point.
I will protect the Emperor's realm.
The foe have been spotted.
Good point, Gunther. Let's see. Let's see those vampires. Ah, no, they are undead. But undead are pretty weak in comparison.
The Emperor rewards the brains. The army of the Emperor is under attack.
What would you have me do, General? The Lord of Fire is mine to command. I will do what I can to bring victory.
Defeat is impossible. There is bloody work to be done this day. Victory is assured. The might of Sigmar will be swift.
The Lord of Fire is mine to command.
Oh, they are archers.
As the flame seeks the fuel.
I need to be careful they don't kill my mage.
The Lord of Fire is mine to command.
For the Empire and honor!
Mighty Sigmar looks upon us all.
The gods have granted this day to
It
us.
seethes with dark magic. Unless we find and destroy all the tombs, these creatures will keep coming back again and again for all eternity.
Good point. Then let's destroy the
We
tombs.
have learned much from the elves. Living fireball! As the flame seeks the fuel.
Destroy the tombs then.
The might of Sigmar is just the power. There is bloody work to be done this day.
Yeah, the fact that we have a shared mana pool means
Mighty Sigmar looks upon us all.
Fires can level whole cities.
The might of Sigmar shall storm the stronghold.
Lord Teclis has taught me the art of fire. What can the Fire College do for you?
pay attention. Pay attention to how detailed the terrain is. Here you can see that there's a dragon. I don't know if you've noticed. There's kind of like a demonic symbol right there and different drawings.
Satisfying more power.
Also pay attention here. These rocks. I don't know what they may be. Yes, they are kind of like rocks. See how detailed the terrain is. So many different textures all together.
A fire chooses its own path.
You will stay back. You are way too squishy.
Emperor is under attack.
He's just.
Irrepressible abhorrence, does not suffer morale loss. Heals the target. Ah, so you can heal him. That's good. That's good.
My wrath shall be as a storm.
Uses the target success.
The might of Sigmar
Mighty
is
Sigmar looks upon us all.
We have learned much from the elves.
You know, I could exploit this and endlessly get experience for my
thrust the foe.
Look to Sigmar.
hero units here.
These lands are ours.
Waldakir Raktep tomb. I bet that must be the tomb for
Mighty Sigmar looks upon us all.
the vampire.
Out the unholy!
That must be the vampire's tomb.
Even Sigmar cannot fly.
I shall storm the stronghold.
I shall be a living fireball.
Our cause is just.
Come on, heal the mage.
As Sigmar decrees.
Shadow boots.
Cast out the unholy!
Look at the vampire.
I swear by
The vampire faces
Cast
right
out
there.
the unholy!
I love the attention to detail they put into this one. Oh, look at that, the tomb. See how detailed it is. Also, all of the blood spilled all over the floor. You stay back. I bet something huge is gonna emerge from that tomb, from that sarcophagi. Good, the book has physics here.
We have learned much from the elves.
Oh, they're trying to flank us.
The army of the Emerald is under attack.
Flames call to me.
The wrath of Sigmar will be swift.
Oh, whatever.
Kill the unclean.
I follow the flame.
Well, the guy is back at full health, so we can go all out. See, pay attention, this is what I've been telling you at the beginning of the stream. The chance to hit is pretty much important because it's a one-hit kill once it connects. Okay, I think we've killed everyone.
I must find more power.
The foe have been spotted.
Really? Where? Oh, there's a banshee. I forgot about these tombs. I forgot about those 4 tombs. My bad.
Bring destruction to the Emperor's foes.
The enemy will pay in blood. Is under attack.
I come from the colleges of magic.
Careful with that banshee.
Death will follow me.
We have learned much from the elves.
Look to Sigmar for strength. The might of Sigmar has crushed the foe. Sigmar, grant me strength. I yearn to give up the Emperor's honors.
Fires can level whole cities.
Also, take into account that these hero exclusive missions, these missions which are exclusively designed for hero units, they are meant to boost your experience, because otherwise your hero units wouldn't have enough experience. So it's a pretty good balance they achieved here. Good.
There will be no rest while one foe draws breath. The foe shall storm the stronghold.
Oh, they keep spawning.
Magic.
Brother Gunther, take care of them.
Your allies in North have sent me.
The army of the Emperor is under attack.
Ah, there are more tombs.
What would you have me do, General?
Protect our lands. Guard our people.
Not like Brother Gunther need help.
I come from the colleges of
Destroy it. We must break the vampire's power.
Yeah, I bet this barrier will go down once we do that.
the flames call to me.
Alright, perfect.
The
But yes,
flames call
please,
to me.
pay attention. Pay attention to the insane amount of detail the developers put into this game.
Can level whole cities.
All of the textures on the ground, the sky, well, in this case it's a cave. The water, the fog right here, everything. Pay attention to all of that attention to detail.
College is happy to assist.
To all of that attention to detail.
To me.
The small mushrooms here. See how detailed the terrain is. See how much variety there is in this game. Every single hero unit has a different skill tree. True, there are some recycled talents, but they are absolutely cars.
There is steel.
So, what are we lacking? Stamina, probably. There we go.
We cannot fail. I must change my position.
Pay attention to all of those things because they are
The Empire will not fall without us.
absolutely essential when analyzing games. How detailed the terrain is, how complex the skill trees are for a real-time tactics game, the different elements which provide a lot of strategic depth to the gameplay, the mission variety, the unit variety, the faction variety, everything is unique. This is how old school games were. That's why they were so good. Because they had a lot of variety, they had a lot of original ideas, and there was a lot of work behind them. Look at the insane attention to detail. You would normally say, well, this is a tomb, they would just create these objects and that's it. But look at all of these skulls they have. Look at the different paintings. See that they even have a bit of dirt.
Interlopers, you must be very brave, very stupid, or very desperate to enter my domain. It matters nothing what your reasons are. You will all die here, and then you will serve me even in death.
How faithful the game is to the Warhammer lore. Also, all of these graphical effects, for example, all of those letters around the enemy, around the hero units, the details of the skeletons, everything. It's incredible how detailed this game is. The same for Armies of Exigo. The user interface for the skill tree, everything. I know all of those details are usually overlooked, but in my analysis, I pay close attention to them. The duel mechanic. We won't be dueling. Well, if we won't be dueling,
I bring destruction to the Emperor's foes. Fight for the Empire!
The Empire will not fall without a fight. A righteous fight! United, we cannot fail.
where are you going?
What would you have me do, General?
Heal Stefan.
Protect our lands, guard our people.
You cannot escape the flames!
Victory is assured.
I bet this guy is going to.
The army of the Emperor is under attack. Our lands.
He must have one final tomb. Yeah, he has a lot of tombs. I knew it.
I command the powers of pyromancy.
Honor Sigmar of the Empire. Mighty Sigmar looks upon us all.
I shall storm the stronghold.
I knew it.
I come from the colleges of magic.
looks upon us all.
Your allies in Old North have sent me.
The army of the Emperor is under
Offers its
attack.
aid. The roar of fire is mine to command.
I shall storm the stronghold, crush the foe.
My strength is wanted elsewhere.
Cast out the unholy.
Foolish water things, you cannot destroy me.
Oh, he endlessly revives.
The gods have granted this day to earn our glory. I shall storm the stronghold.
I shall be there is steel in our arms and fire in our blood. There is steel in our arms and fire in our blood.
The roar of fire is mine to command.
Oh, he's coming for us.
Kill the Emperor's foes.
There will be no respite while one foe draws breath.
Stefan,
Protect our
go.
lands, guard our people. The army of the Emperor is under attack.
The vampire doesn't engage in a duel
What would you have me do, General?
for some reason. Let's decrease.
Fire is mine to command.
Let's decrease its morale. Yes, it's an it. It's a vampire. It's not a him. It's not a he.
Fires can level whole cities.
It's an it. It's a creature.
The roar of fire is mine to command.
Hey, that heal has a pretty insane range.
Protect our lands, guard our people.
Look at the details of the horse armor
Is under attack.
and the vampire as well. Have you destroyed the tomb?
Meeting off through fire.
Kill him? Pretty please. Get out of here. You are the most squishy out of us.
Death does not matter.
History shall tell of the great feats of the
We
Empire's
have
hero.
learned much from the
Grab the loot. Come on.
History shall tell of the great feats of the
There we go.
Empire's hero.
Sword of
The
Mandred.
Empire will prevail.
Also the plot. Pay attention to the plot that it was also pretty good. So the game is solid all around. Plot, unit variety, gameplay, the light RPG elements, objective variety, the insane amount of factions, the lore is pretty well executed, the length for the campaign, I could endlessly tell you so many positive things about this game right now, according to what I've seen so far. Grabber's foul sorcery. Alright, but then we'll have to do Aurelion's section. Alright, we'll try to finish this one because I'm sure we'll lose control of the Imperial Army soon. That it was a nice plot twist. The fact that Grabber was the one who was tainted by chaos instead of Stefan. I didn't see it coming. What? You didn't level up? Oh. Pretty interesting. Why didn't you level up? The fireball spell creates a burning area under the target. So, awesome, we're going for that one. We are going for that one. Hey, I could have sworn. Did I spend my talents? No. Well, whatever. Give me. Where's Mandred's sword? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Wizard's staff. Who? Who? Who looted Mandred's sword? Where is it? I cannot be that crazy. I clearly saw something called Mandred's sword. Here it is. Or Sword of Mandred. I thought it was a person. Whatever. Yes, it was a person. Gunther described him as a person, and it's in capital letters. So it's in capitals. So it's in uppercase. So it was a person. Chance to hit, 20% attack speed. That's absolutely brutal. The very definition of terror. And let's give this to Brother Gunther. Sword of Righteous Steel. +1 damage. %10 attack speed. 25% chance to hit. Yeah, but +1 damage, but damage is only useful if you can hit the foe. If you can land a blow. If you can land your blows. So, well, we should begin selling stuff. The fact that we have an overabundance of items, that we have a lot of items, clearly means that we are playing pretty well. Minus 10% cooldown time, +3 magic resistance. No, 150 extra to the power pool. It's pretty powerful. %15 movement speed, 3 magic resistance. Yeah, but you have no armor. This one has 3 magic resistance. Movement speed, yeah, but now you have the boost, so 5%. I don't want to make this guy way too fast. I'd rather have slow but durable units instead of Talisman of Protection. 1 armor, 1 magic resistance. Give that to Brother Gunther. Good. We have no amulet. We will unmount Stefan. No, but we have Brother Gunther to back up, to reinforce the less experienced troops. However, I don't think those dwarf hammers and the great swords will need a lot of babysitting at all. There we go. Forgot about that. Forgot about this. No more magic banners available. So this one doesn't have any magic banners. And 1 more unit. These halberdiers. We have 3 units without magic banners. Ranged units, they don't need them. They pretty much don't lose morale unless you are flanked, which is something I want to avoid altogether. So no. let's go on. One more mission. Grabber's foul sorcery. I want to explore the plot a bit more. I want to discover more about the plot.
Get back! Come away from there! There is a pestilence in the air!
It's no good. Gruber's foul lord protects him from attack. The closer we get, the worse it becomes. If we go any further, you risk infecting the whole army.
The scouts have found no way around. Gruber has a citadel, a hiding place somewhere nearby, up in the peaks. They glimpsed it through the haze, but could not find it again. 2 scouts died bringing me that news. I would not have them die in vain.
We cannot go forward today. I will pray to Sigmar for strength and guidance. Send more scouts tomorrow. Perhaps there is some other way that is unguarded.
I will also pray to Sigmar. We make camp away from here. Get ready to move. Sergeants, report to me.
The sky ahead rides with energy, a shapeless swarm of flies and filth that blocks all passage forward. The churning morass seems to stretch onto the north and south without end. Alright. Okay. And now we get to play with the elves. Foul sorcery stirs the winds of magic.
Send word for Commander Aurelion. Have him.
Oh.
What do you see?
Do you not see the darkness? Look. Again. Look closely.
My sight does not see everything yours does, Mage of Safari. There is a gloom, perhaps a storm cloud of such.
No. This is no mere cloud. It is an evil spell. A conjuration of the Lord of Decay. Evil is stirring. We head east as soon as the army is ready.
Alright. So now we change. Alright. We switch to Aurelion. Okay, and we have a battle right away. However, sadly, it's been 3 hours, so we'll stop for today. We were able to analyze a lot of interesting elements today, so good. I'm pleased with the result. Tomorrow we will go back to Scoot Race. I need to practice and finally try to beat that course on the hardest difficulty. And the endurance mode, we have a pretty interesting challenge going on over there as well. So get ready, because tomorrow we'll go back to Scoot Race. We'll get back and play Scoot Race once again, try to beat that challenge. As for Warhammer Mark of Chaos Battlemarch, so far as a preemptive analysis, as you can imagine, according to all of what I've seen, it's a technical marvel for 2008, except for the lack of physics in both trees and the grass. However, the terrain is very, very detailed. It's probably the best I've seen in a while. I love the objective variety, all of that I've described. I won't repeat it. The skill trees, everything, the depth of the skill trees, the complexity of all of the gameplay elements regarding the core gameplay, the real-time tactics elements, flanking the enemy to gain the advantage, using your hero units, using your ranged units, your artillery, everything, using spearmen to attack cavalry, those things, avoiding being flanked, all of the real-time tactics elements this game has, they're all impressive. So far, positive impressions on my part. I don't know about you, those are your conclusions, but as for my analysis, so far it will be pretty positive so far. All right. I hope you've enjoyed this afternoon of Warhammer Mark of Chaos Battlemarch. Hope you have a great Thursday. happy Thursday, and see you all tomorrow. We'll resume Scooter Race, and we'll try to beat that challenge once again. So it's been my pleasure sharing this day of Warhammer Mark of Chaos Battlemarch with all of you. Sorry if my accent is a bit stressed for you. We all have our own accents. Mine is pretty stressed, so sorry if it was not comfortable for you. But well, I think I was able to cover all of the aspects I wanted to showcase about this game so far. It's a great option if you like Total War games. And yes, this is kind of like the original Warhammer Total War that years later Creative Assembly kind of like Black Hole Entertainment passed the torch to Creative Assembly with their Warhammer Total War series, right? So excellent. It's pretty good game if you ask me so far. Besides, you cannot go wrong with this game because it has a lot of objective variety. That's why I would recommend this game to anyone, for the most part. You could see we have the dual mechanic. We had to save our troops back during that siege. We had to, in this level, this final level, the vampire didn't engage in a duel at all, so we had to use different talents, because remember, you use different talents, they switch when you are in the middle of a duel, if you pay close attention, and to the ones you normally use for the battlefield. The vampire didn't engage in a duel, so we had to use different talents. It forces you to improve. That's always good, and it forces you to distribute your attribute points evenly, right? So great. All right, this is it for today. Have a great afternoon. Have a great day, and see you all tomorrow with Scooter Race. And if you want to unveil the final chapter of Warhammer Mark of Chaos Battlemarch, the ultimate destiny of our heroes, be sure to stay tuned, because on Monday we'll resume with Warhammer Mark of Chaos Battlemarch. We'll get to the Elven part of the campaign, let's say, the second part of this third chapter, and get to the final battle, and probably begin the next